What's going on, guys? Another beautiful day at the river. Thought I'd knock out a couple of knife reviews today while I had them in my possession. Today I got a really cool one, and for my collecting purposes, it's a more affordable knife than I normally purchase. I bought this for my waffle group. Got a good deal on it. It's I wouldn't even call it a light user. It's pretty much new. It's a ZT-0562 carbon fiber, 20 CV blade, and I did not expect to be as impressed with this knife as I am for what this knife cost. About $260 to $280 you can find this knife new retail. The carbon fiber is a little thin on it. It does have a liner, but the action on this thing is unbelievable. Never really been a ZT fan. I've never really bought any ZTs. I had one come across my desk before. It was an older one. But this one, I am super impressed with. For the price, I mean, this knife is a fantastic everyday carry knife. It's not to mention that it's beautiful. I mean, the sheen that they put on the blade, the grind is badass, pretty much a full flat grind. This one's got a nice edge on it. It's got a lock bar insert, over travel stop. This is a Hinder collaboration, and I've never had a Hinder over my desk, but you know, if they're anything like this, I can imagine their quality is probably even better. And usually I've had several knives that were collaborations, like a mid-tech of a really nice, or a production run of a really nice mid-tech. I've been less than impressed with them. Pro-Techs are all right. I've had a few other ones that I just wasn't impressed with. This knife right here could stand all on its own without being a Hinder or collaboration. I mean, this knife is just great, man. The weight, the size of it, the blade steel, 20 CV. I mean, my goodness, you can't go wrong with that. For the price of this knife, this is a home run. Of course, this video is sponsored by the Medford guy, the coolest Medford dealer on the planet. Give him a shout if you're looking for a Medford. He's got the coolest ones. Let's look at some comparisons. This is a pretty popular knife, the Medford Slim Midi. As you can see, as far as length, they're almost the same size. Of course, the ZT is a little more robust. It's a little more hard-used knife. Let's see, this is a knife right here that's kind of gaining popularity again. The Medford Rmp, 187 Rmp. I'm going to do a review on that later too. Here is the Medford 187 DP. And if you guys watch my videos, you know I buy a lot of Medfords. I'm a huge fan. But this right here, I could see me carrying on days when I knew I was really going to be putting my knives through the paces, because one, for the price, I wouldn't worry about, you know, damaging it or scarring it up. But I don't think this knife would. This knife is just a brick house. It's on bearings, and the action is just fantastic. I mean, this is a super fidgety knife. That is probably the deepest carry pocket clip you'll ever see on a knife. I'm impressed with it. I'll tell you what, I bought it just for a regular knife, just to raffle off, but I'm having a hard time letting go of it, I'll be honest with you. I think I may end up getting another one just for one to throw in my pocket when I don't really want to carry a Medford. If I'm out riding my bike, something, you know, there's a chance, there's a possibility I might could lose it. I mean, it would hurt to lose this knife, don't get me wrong, it's expensive, but it hurt 3 times more to lose a Medford. But I'm just super impressed with this knife, guys, and if you haven't had one in your hands, I can highly recommend this knife. I mean, the action is just addicting. I mean, the only thing that I would have done different I would have configured this knife to where these thumb studs could have been used. I mean, these blade stops could have been used as thumb studs. That would be a really cool deal, because there's a lot of times I like to just thumb flick my blades out. That's the way the RMP deploys, and that's one of my favorite deploy methods. But anyway, this is not going to be a long review. I'm not going to go into dimensions and weights. This thing has been reviewed over and over. I just wanted to give you my opinion of it and kind of show it off to you. It's for the price, this is a great knife. I mean, this is not what would you say? This is not an exception to a hinderer. This would sit along beside it. The quality's there, the ergonomics are there. This is just a killer knife. A lot of times when you see a collaboration, it's a substitute for what you couldn't afford. I'll tell you what, you're not sacrificing anything with this knife. This is a great knife. Go out and get you one. They are super cool. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. Again, go see the Medford guy. Thanks for all your support. You guys have a great day. Bye.